Hello everyone, welcome to Arabic with Simo channel. For today's lesson we are going to discuss the stress, because in Arabic also we have stress. So lesson number 5, the stress. In Arabic we say شدة. This is the sign of the stress. It is like number 3, looking up at the top. So before starting I would like to mention 2 important remarks. The first one is the stress is 2 sounds of 1 letter. This is the definition of stress. It is 2 sounds of 1 letter. And we can find stress in the middle or at the end of the word. It means that we cannot find a word with a stress or with a stress at the beginning of this word. Let's give an example. This is قدم. Look at حرف الدال, the letter دال. We have شدة, the stress, and above this stress we have فتحة. Here, in fact, we have 2 letters. قد, we have sukun above the first one, and dama, we have fatha above the second one. So we pronounce them as 1 letter. Of course, it is 1 letter. قدم, to present. So here the stress, I repeat, is 2 sounds of 1 letter. For example, here we have the letter dal, but it is, in fact, it is 2 sounds are joined together to form just 1 letter. D, da. So here we join them by using this stress. Da, da. Let's give another example. Look at this verb. صلى. صلى. In fact, it is صل. We have sukun above the first one, and la, we have fatha above the second one. So we can join them together in 1 letter, and we say صلى. Okay? صلى. This is the verb to pray. All right. Now, we have more examples, more practice. Look at the first verb, سلم, which means to greet. It is the same rule. سلم, we can divide that letter into 2 letters. سلم, right? Of course, we don't write them like this. We write 1 letter with this stress. And you can notice we have fatha above the stress, شدة. We say la, سلم, سلا, la. Let's move to the following. معلم. Look at the stress. It is under we have under the stress we have kasra. Yes, so we pronounce it li. معلم, teacher. That letter is divided into 2 parts, l and li. So we join them together into 1 sound, and we say معلم. We say li because there is kasra under shadda, under that stress. So the last example here we have saburatun. Saburatun. We have the stress, shadda, and above the shadda we have dhamma. Okay? Of course, here again it is divided in 2 sounds, sab, bu. So here we join them into 1 sound and we say saburatun. Okay? For muallimun, of course, we don't write it like this. Saburatun, it is board. And the same thing for saburatun. We don't write them, just we pronounce them and we join them into 1 letter with shadda, with the stress. Alright, now look at this example. Jannatun, Jannah, na. We have the stress, and above the stress we have fatha. We pronounce it na. If we have just fatha, we say na. But since we have here shadda or the stress, we say na, as if there is kind of pressure on that letter. You press it. Na gives na, one letter in this example. Jannah or Jannah means heaven. Alright, this is the stress. Sometimes we may find above the letter first stress is all the time above the letter, but we may find above that stress, we may find fatha or kasra or dhamma. If we have fatha, like the example we have here, we say da instead of da. Da. In the middle we have di, this is kasra. Though kasra we saw in the previous lesson that we write it under the letter, but here with shadda or with stress we may write it under that stress. Di, di, it is not di, it is di. There is a pressure on that letter. And the last example we have do, do, it is not do, it is do. Good. Now let's give other examples. Look at this verb yuhibbu. Yuhibbu, we join them together and we say yuhibbu. Yuhibbu, verb to love. Okay, so this is another example. Let's move to see another one. Yurattibu. Look at half ta, the letter ta, and we have the stress. Under that stress we have kasra. Yuratti, yurattibu, yurattibu, organize. Alright, yurattibu. And we have here another verb, madda. Look at the letter dal. There are two separate dal, and we join them using shadda or the stress. We say madda. Here, madda means to give. The following example, yusallimu. Look at the letter li, yusallimu, which means to greet. Li, we join them together in one letter with shadda and kasra under this shadda and this stress, and we say yusallimu. Alright, the following example, yajifu, which means dried, to dry something or something becomes dried. Yajifu, yajifu. Of course, shadda or the stress takes the haraka of the last letter. We have yajif, we have sukun, and fu, we have dhamma above that letter. So shadda or the stress takes the haraka, it means takes dhamma of the second one, and we say yajifu. Right, that's it. It is your turn now to pronounce these letters using shadda with fatha or shadda the stress with dhamma or shadda the stress with kasra. For example, can you pronounce this word? La, that's it. Lawatha. Lawatha. Lawatha means to pollute. The following, yurakkizu. Yurakkizu. Yes, of course, this is kasra, since we have that line under the stress. Yurakkizu. Right, yurakkizu means to focus on something. The following word, saburatun. We have seen this example at the beginning of this video. Saburatun, the board. We have two ba, one with sukun and another one with dhamma. So we join them together in one letter and we add stress or shadda. The last one, يخطي. Yes, since we have kasra under the stress, we say طي. يخطط, to plan. Okay, this is the translation of these words. Alright, you can press pause button for this video and you can pronounce these words one by one. For example, number 1, قدر, علم, نزل, عذب, أسس, دمر, خفت, تبت, همت, حقت, مدت, ردت, زكريا. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video and see you in the next lesson.